say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about his clutch gene. He said, quote, "I never think there's a game that I can't take control of. When I'm out there, I feel how hard the defense is trying to stop me, regardless of how I'm shooting the ball. I want to show them why they should be worried and why they should be on edge." Brian?
Yeah, Allie, always a threat. Thanks for that. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And guys, with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain most effective.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Portland, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. The perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart, and it's Lillard in at the 1.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Now here's Paul. Up top, Ayton. Pass to Booker. With the 10-footer. Rebounded by Nurkic. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you give full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Booker for 3. That shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Outside Hart. Pass to Simons. Nice shot from the wing.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Paul. Over Lillard. Paul shot is off. Simons outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lillard finds Nurkic. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Phoenix no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Nurkic's shot is good.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so here's Phoenix. The Blazers making their last shot. Paul can't get it to go. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Attention Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance Team.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons. Here's Johnson. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Up top, Payne. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Payne against Hart. Out to Lillard. Back to Hart. Here's the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges finds Payne. Here's Okogie. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Hart against Payne. Shoots over Hart. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Portland now. They've picked up 11 straight. Here's Johnson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Cameron Payne. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Portland, Keon Johnson. At the line for 1.
One shot. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's Payne outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 14. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Johnson is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Watford in at the 4. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Clock at 4. Here's Nurkic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent job by Nurkic to go right into the defense and get hit. Then he buries the shot.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw is all from Nurkic. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Booker for 3. Nails it from 3.
3 points.
Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Johnson against Paul. Here's Nurkic, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Booker, good.
Booker.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Ball against Johnson. Now here's Simons, tightly guarded. It's Winslow on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Lets it go from 11. And it's Winslow missing. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Here's Winslow, leading by 12. They get the rebound. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Rebounded by Winslow.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Watford. There's a screen by Nurkic to the middle. It's tipped from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Booker. He He has 6. Ayton, the screen on Simons. Here's Booker. The 15-footer is good. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Nurkic, a screen on Booker. Simons passes to Nurkic. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. The baseline J. Excellent D there from Booker.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the second. Here's Payne. And that's not gonna go.
Good defensive effort from Lillard there. He has the athleticism to play lockdown deep.
And so it's Portland. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Yusuf Nurkic displaying his skills today.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon. I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
The 3, here's Lillard. Gets the 3 to fall.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Paul into the lane, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Johnson.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
Lillard with the ball. Simons, a screen on Johnson. Lillard. And Ayton pulls it down. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Little's checked in for Simons. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Hard against Booker. Hard passes to Lillard. And a nice finish on the layup. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Here's Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Harden. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Here's Paul. The Blazers making their last shot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
And he drops it first. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
And both free throws good for Saric.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Payne. 59 seconds left in the third. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. And that one good.
Well, everyone knows Lillard is one of the league's best scorers off the pick and roll, so he chooses this time to make the assist.
Pass to Lee. Here's Shamet. Knocks it down from distance. Shamet's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Payne. Back to Shamet. 4-3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Huge 3 to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth quarter here.
And so it's Portland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Suns trailing. The forwards, Hart and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Paul. Back to Saric. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Sharp. Pass to Nurkic. Over Johnson. Shot by Nurkic. No good.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Okogie. Defended by Nurkic. Nice shot by Okogie.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Paul against Simons. Now here's Hart. Defense is right there. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Simons against Paul. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Simons against Paul. Outside Hart.
Blocking foul called on Cameron Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Saric. And it's Booker in for Okogie. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Grant. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Left side Booker. Over Sharp. Second chance effort. And Ayton with the lay-in.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Portland calls timeout. They're leading by 7. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter.
Who wants a free t-shirt tonight? Let them hear from you.
And the Suns also making a change. Haynes checked in for Paul. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Appreciate the report, Allie. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Grant with a screen on Booker. Simons passes to Grant. That one goes. Count it. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
Booker, the pass to Payne. Hard against Bridges. Over Nurkic. Bridges misses. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Pass to Graham. Here's Nurkic. And Ayton pulls it down.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Booker. Can't connect from 13 feet out. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard outside. The three ball. Counted from distance.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And here's Simons. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Back and see us again really soon.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Yusuf Nurkic.